Hi, friends. I'm Dr. Unique, a Nigerian trained medical doctor currently practicing in the UK. Today, I'm here to talk on a topic I titled Is Practicing in Saudi Arabia as a Medical Doctor Really Worth It? A True Life Experience. Saudi Arabia is an Islamic country that so many Nigerian doctors and the doctors from other parts of Africa start their medical relocation journey from. To some, it has ended well as they were able to move from Saudi Arabia to better country. To some, it frustrated their mental health. To some, they couldn't even move ahead with the journey of traveling abroad due to the experience they had in Saudi Arabia. But what I'm here to do today is to give you an objective assessment and help you make an informed decision, as well as prepare your heart on what you may likely expect if you happen to practice in Saudi Arabia. Now, the experience you have in Saudi Arabia may depend on number one, the region you got job at, the department you got to work at. Okay. Now, why those that got job in obstetric and emergency room may not have it easy at all. Reason being that Saudi Arabia, women give birth a lot, and there's a whole lot of, the most hospitals that handle obstetric cases are extremely busy. And aside that, the issue of language barrier could make you have a whole lot of more litigation in that area compared to those who are in intensive care units and the units that have low patient load. So this is the things that may affect, maybe that may depend on the decision you have in Saudi Arabia. So if you're an obstetric and gynecologist listening to this video, you should know that if you're going to Saudi Arabia, it may not be very, very palatable. You have to be very, very ready. Now, there are what for my own story, a little bit story from my own end. I got job in Saudi Arabia in June, and in October 2020, I moved into Saudi Arabia for work. When I got there, well, at the time I got the job, I had a very, high expectancy. I was happy, I was excited, I felt it was the best move. Along the line, I noticed that I wasn't too lucky where I went to. My work environment was extremely toxic. One thing about Saudi Arabia is that if you're in a firm working environment, you only have one general thing to deal with, which is the burden. Because if you're coming from a country like Nigeria, you have weddings to attend, you have so many things that keep your mental health stable. In Saudi Arabia, all those things are gone. The social life there, because of the nature of how the place is, social life it's really very minimal there. So it tends that you bottle up things and you just have to be alone all by yourself. So but if you are now working in a very toxic environment, that makes it very unbearable because you have to deal with the toxicity even after work, keep contemplating what happened at work and all that. So that was what happened in my own case. I was in a very highly toxic environment, and even in my next world, I don't pray to be in such environment. So that affected me so much. I couldn't even finish, I just managed to finish my first contract and made up my mind I was going to leave. And I left, went back to my home country. So now I want you to know this. Is working in Saudi Arabia worth it? I don't want this video to be very long. Let's go and hit the nail on the head. Is working in Saudi Arabia worth it? The answer can be yes, the answer can be no. Now, before I say what I want to say, I've seen doctors that have worked in Saudi Arabia for as much as 5 years. I've even seen one person who have worked in Saudi Arabia for like 10 years. So, like I said before, it may be that they are in a more stable region. So many people that are in primary healthcare centers, they just do mostly referral, may not be feeling the heat of working in Saudi Arabia. So such people may tend to stay long. But those ones that work in a very busy facility tends to stay longer. So what I'm saying is that it could be yes. Now, for it to be yes for you, I want you to make up your mind. Saudi Arabia may not perfectly be your home. If you really feel that you need a place to raise money to do things without minding any quality of life you live, without minding professional fulfillment, go to Saudi Arabia and raise money. Saudi Arabia is a place that you could go, work and raise money. But you should also know that that money is not free. If you are in a high patient yielding area, you could really sometimes say that the money is not worth it. I won't even lie you. So you should just understand that yes. But if you want to raise money, maybe you're a consultant in Nigeria and you feel that oh, I will need to raise money. I have a hospital. I want to build a hospital. I want to complete my building project. I can't raise this bulk money back in my home country. Yes, Saudi Arabia becomes an option for you. Now, another point why Saudi Arabia didn't favor me, apart from the language barrier, because language barrier was the greatest thing. I am the kind of doctor that love to be nice to my patients, smile to them, fulfill the environment I can communicate. This I couldn't do in Saudi Arabia, and that had a toll on me. I wasn't fulfilled medically and also in family wise because I had to go. I went with my son, and those I traveled with my husband. When we noticed that when we went there, we noticed that my spouse visa is not permitted to work. Now, not permitted to work, all the expenses we made and travel together no nanny to take care of my baby even when my husband left. So it was very traumatizing in terms of family wise for me, very traumatizing in terms of work wise, and very traumatizing in every area of my life because I have to be separated for a while with my family. So what I want to say is this: if you want to go to Saudi Arabia to raise money to solve one problem or the other, do this for me. Ensure that you have made up your mind that yes, I'm ready to. If it is 2 years you want to stay in Saudi Arabia, I've decided that in these 2 years I'm going to whatever I see, I will take. I will try my best to practice in a very defensive and very standard way that I wouldn't have any problem. You raise that money and you leave. Okay, but if you want to, what you want to go to Saudi Arabia is that, oh, I want to go to Saudi Arabia so I can have professional growth, so I can have fulfilling medical practice. Saudi Arabia may not be worth it for you. At the time I left Nigeria because I needed a place I can grow. Okay, I can have a more fulfillment, better life. That was why I left. In fact, my plan was that I'm going to get to Saudi Arabia, practice for like 3 to 4 years. By then, my kids, I would so love my kids to learn Arabic. They would have learned Arabic. Then I could write USLME to move to US. It was when I saw how the game changed that I have to, move straight to plan. That's why in the next video I'll be releasing, I'll be making a video on USLME/PLAB. Okay, so you see the advantages and disadvantages. I have to take the UK route, and I want to tell you that yes, I'm very fulfilled here. The work and abroad is very demanding, quite all right, everywhere, including the UK. But the good thing about it, UK, is that UK is very organized. Everything have guideline. The nurses are smart and intelligent. Everybody, you have great support while doing the work. So I want you to know that the question of if Saudi Arabia is what it is depends on your personal circumstances. I would advise people that have grown up children to go to Saudi Arabia because you may not have access to English school for your children. Most schools there are are Arabic schools, and even if in the place you can have access, that is in the town, your salary may not be able to afford those nice English schools that are found in the capital cities like Riyadh. So at the end, you now notice that yes, truly, it may not really worth taking your grown up children to Saudi Arabia. However, if you are a young family, if your family is still a very young family, in the sense that you could see that maybe you just pregnant, the both of you just got married, you and your couple, could be a place you could go and working and be doing your honeymoon because nobody will be distracting you there. You have your time and all that. So if your babies are young, you could take them to Saudi Arabia. If maybe they are not yet up to school age, at least within 2 to 3 years, you guys can move to a place they can go to school. So it's a kind of an objective assessment I have given you. I want you to take your decision. Know that working in Saudi Arabia, language barrier is a very great challenge. You're not going to be fulfilled working there. You're going to be traumatized mentally. You're not understanding what these patients are saying. Sometimes they could be very, because you can't understand them, they feel annoyed, they're annoyed, you just feel that you are not liked enough. So those are the issues. Most of the challenges we have in the work practice is not understanding language, is not communicating properly to patients. So, but I want you to know that if you want to go there to raise money, to sort your issues out, and now probably relocate to a better country, and your family is young, you do not have school children, or you can stand to maybe get separated from your family for a while, achieve what you want to achieve, and either go back or move, then Saudi Arabia is for you. If today is the very first day you are meeting me, remember I am Dr. Unique. Welcome to our channel. This channel is all of us channel. Welcome to this channel. Do kindly subscribe and click the notification bell so you can always get our video when we upload it. The reason you should subscribe is that I have a doctor that currently is working in the US. He wanted to come to this YouTube channel and share his experiences and what he passed through to become a medical doctor in the US. I need to get to 1,000 for YouTube to open an icon for me to host people live in this place because I want this YouTube channel to be about people life experiences that are very educating, that will help you and make your life, both your relocation journey and every part of life, very easier. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe to your girl. I love you. If you're my return subscriber, just know that you are the reason why I am motivated to keep making videos. Thank you very much. Bye bye.